on this table back here. Everyone point to the second station. Point to the second station. Adali's pointing to that second station. Litsy's pointing to that second station. Mr. Gooter's pointing to that second station.
Mr. Gooter, the student.
All right, eyes back on me. That's going to be another one of our division word problems. So we're going to be finding the unknown, finding that unknown, and making sure we draw a picture to solve the problem. All of that will help us on our exit ticket. Hold on 1 second. Miss Adali, tell us how these aren't exit tickets. Tell us how these strips of paper, how they can help us at each of the stations. So we've made it to station 2. How can this help us? This is going to be at every single station. Everyone be focused on Miss Adali. Alright, so she just walked us through how to use these strips when we're using our word problems. But, hands down, when should we use these strips? At the very beginning, at the very end? When should we use those strips? Andy, when should we use those strips? At the end? After you've already filled it in, you're going to use it at the end? This is kind of a trick question. Abby, what were you going to say? Were you going to say the beginning or the end? At the end? So this helps us build our what? Our equation. Very good. But it also helps us what? Find our unknown. So remember when we were doing problem 6? So Lindsay just said that we could use it at the beginning because that will help us find our unknown. But we could also use it at the end because that will help us find our equation. Very good. So our third station is going to be on the carpet. Everyone point to our third station. Allie's pointing to our third station. Mr. Reuter's pointing to our third station. AB's pointing to our third station. Okay, eyes back on me. You're going to be working on another word problem at that station. So we're going to have about 5 minutes at each station, which means we've got to move fast. How fast do we have to move? We've got to move fast. Really fast. I am so impressed with how well y'all been answering these problems. So we're going to make a little deal. Y'all are going to ask everyone in your group, if you have a question about how to work a problem, you're going to ask everyone in your group. We're going to be like a community like Andy talked about in our reading lesson, and we're going to help each other. So maybe we don't know how to find the unknown in our station, but we're going to ask somebody who's with us, maybe our partner, how to find that answer. We should not be coming over to where Miss McCamey is in Station 1. Point to where Station 1 is. Because I'm working with students individually to make sure we've mastered this concept. So, Miss Allie, tell us, if you have a question about how to solve one of your problems, who should you ask first? People in your team, people in your little community. Excellent, very good. If you get done and you want to check your work, then you can come over and ask Miss McCamey for the teacher key. But I'm going to have to see how you worked it first, okay? I'm going to have to make sure you worked it first. So when you get done, and if you have time to check it, what do you do? AB, what do you do?
You can work on your paper and you have to show her your paper if you did it like right my face wrong to
The answer key? Very good. But remember, we only have how many minutes in each station? 5 minutes in each station. So you should answer all 3 parts of your question before thinking about coming to see the answer key, okay? Yes, Ms. Nakaya.
What if your partner what if the people in your team doesn't have, can you still come see you?
If nobody in your, that's a good question, Ms. Nakaya. If nobody in your partner knows, you've walked through your roadmap, how to work your problems, you've reread your problem, then you can come ask Ms. McCamey. But we're trying to help each other and figure this out so we can be the best mathematicians we can possibly be. So, I want you to raise up that worksheet. Raise up that worksheet. I want you to raise up that whiteboard. Raise up the whiteboard. whiteboard, whiteboard and worksheet, whiteboard and worksheet. AB's got his whiteboard and worksheet. And your pen. Now your third thing is your pen. Third thing is your pen. Allie's got her pencil, AB's got his pen, and Dolly's got your pen. I'm about to show you your math groups, and then we're going to switch into our stations. You should carry these 3 things to your stations with you. Yes, AB?
When do we go to
To a new station?
not to the green paper?
To the green paper? After you've worked your problem at your station. After
What
you've
is
worked
that,
your problem
finish
at your
one?
station. You've got to work it.
What is that for?
We'll go back over the instructions. If you finish your paper, if you finish your problem at your station, everybody's finished your problem at your station, then if you want to check your answer, we can do that. But you have to finish your problem first. So, our math groups are going to be, group 1 is going to be Miss Litzy, Haley, and Andy. You're going to go to station 1 first. Andy, where are you going first? Station 1. Point to station 1. Very good. Our second group is going to be Nikaya and Adali. Y'all are going to go to station 2. Not yet. Nikaya and Adali are going to go to station 2. Adali, point to station 2. Alright, and group 3 is going to be Allie and AB. Allie and AB. Very good, Allie. You're going to go to station 3. So when I say go, I want you to silently head to your stations. And remember, we need to be kind of working in zone 1 voices, not too loud. Sit back down. Sit back down. Sit back down. Remember, we're working for a 4th of July treat. Okay. So, when I say go, we're going to stand up and silently go back to our desks. Or go to the stations, I'm sorry. When I say go, we're going to silently go to our stations. After our 5-minute timer, Miss McCamey is going to give you new directions. But you need to finish the work at your station first. So, when the timer goes off, what is Miss McCamey going to give you?
Directions.
New directions. Very good. All right. Go to your stations. Go to your stations. That 5-minute timer is starting now. 5-minute timer is starting now. Allie and AB are at their stations ready to go.
I was in classroom.
Okay. All right, let's set this. So let's go read this first problem together. Oh, these are our directions. I'm going to read our directions. So read the problem and state if the number of groups is unknown or if the number in each group is unknown. Solve the problem with a picture and equation. So our problem, let's echo read our problem. I'm going to read a line and read it. Eduardo has 24 colored pencils.
Eduardo has 24 pencils.
He decides to give them away equally to
He decides to give them away equally to
6 friends